Hello all my ghosts and ghouls and welcome to the 100 Days Redux where I try out one of my old decks but in higher quality imaging. Today, as you can see, we are playing the Skull Servants, but not just because I like Skull Servants, but because we're doing Halloween themed episodes. Don't worry, the ghost tricks will come eventually, I promise. So, real quick deck profile, then the duels begin. Of course, with Skull Servants, we play 3 each of the Skull Servant lineup. That being Skull Servant, White Princess, the Lady in White, the White Mare, the White Prince, and the King of Skull Servants, our main monster. We also run 3 Mizukis, and 2 Gozuki to finish out the monsters. For our spells, we run 2 creature swaps, mostly for getting rid of problematic boss monsters and the like. We got 2 Book of Life, 2 Burial from the Different Dimension, 2 Opti Camouflage Armor, a Foolish Burial, a Dark Hole, and a Monster Reborn. Our trap cards include 3 Infinite Impertinence and 3 Drowning Meter Force. We don't do an extra deck because I like to play Skull Servants without it. You're more than welcome to put in some links and some rank 1 exceeds and the like, but for now we're going to go ahead and do 3 duels against random opponents on YGL Pro, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, this guy's called Shrimp, but will he be a shrimp? We will find out in a moment. I want to go first with Skull Servants. Want to set things up. Let's see here. Not the greatest of opening hands, but we can at least set up a Skull or a White Prince for later. White Prince, very important for when he goes to the graveyard, we send more Skull Servants. The whole point of Skull Servant deck basically is, no, we're up against Dirt Magicians. I don't like the idea of Dirt Magicians, I'll tell you what. That's an annoying deck. But yeah, the whole point of our strategy is to send our Skull Servants to the graveyard and eventually summon our king, who will get 1,000 points for every Skull Servant in the grave. And all the Skull Servant cards are treated as Skull Servant in the graveyard. So he can get up to some pretty high attack, so long as you get enough of them in the graveyard, of course. Let's see, yeah, he's gonna get, what? How come he still got a card, though? I negated the effect and stuff, man. Oh no, he's got the circle and he's got the navigation. Yeah, unfortunately decks like this is a big no-no for Skull Servants because obviously we need monsters in the grave, not banished. So that's a thing, man. That's a thing. What to do now? Let me think about this. Can't do much but keep setting cards. I mean, I could Dark Hole myself. Do I want to do that? No, I don't, really. Thing is, until he gets Eternal Soul, he's not going to try and do too much. Because without Eternal Soul, all his cards are vulnerable. And even though I think he just got his Eternal Soul, sad to say, I think I might have already lost. I'm sorry, Skull Servants. 2018 was not kind to you and your kind. I tell you what. Oh, and he hit the Prince. Of course he did. Of course he bloody did. Oh, you're actually gonna make Big Eye. Okay, you wanted my White Mare so bad, you can have it. I don't need it. I'm fine with you having that. You can't attack the turn you do that, dude. You do not read what Big Eye does. I'm pretty sure this card's been out long enough that everyone knows what it does. Amateurs. Doesn't even know what Big Eye does. Alrighty, this is actually not bad. We got our White Princess, who is a very important card. When it's summoned, we can descend a prince to the graveyard. Alright, no. And a good thing, hopefully this will work, is that I can tribute White Princess to weaken my opponent's monsters. It'll be very nice. It'll be very nice. So yeah, we're going to send the Prince, and Prince is going to go off. And this will probably go off, and then I'll chain this. At least that's what I'm hoping to do. That's what I would like to do. Come on, chain. Jane, yes. Okay, gonna use the Princess. So yeah, we tribute the Princess, and then it'll weaken both the Big Eye and the Dark Magician. Yeah, they go super weak. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And we're gonna send a couple more monsters to the graveyard. Let me think about this. I could nuke his field. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Goodbye, your field, sir. Well, actually, no, he's going to banish the navigation to negate that, but I'd rather him do that now than later. He cannot do that twice now, so let's go ahead and Book of Life. We're going to bring back our White Princess, I tell you what. And we're going to get rid of one of those pesky magicians. And then we're going to go ahead and use our Princess again. No. And we're going to use Prince's Effect again. No. And we're going to get rid of more stuff again. Alright, how many Skull Servants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 in the graveyard. Do I want to do that? Because you see what I can do. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm going to show off White Prince's power. I can banish it and 2 other Skull Servants to summon one of my kings from the deck. So now he's 3,000. I'm not going to do that again, obviously, because that would be a silly move. And let's go ahead. Actually, it doesn't matter if he takes control of it. Let's get rid of the Magician. Even if he takes control of the king with this big eye, it really wouldn't matter. Because it just wouldn't matter. So I'm going to let him keep that. But I am going to take back this White Mare and get more of my power back. There you go. Nice start. And if I get my burial, I can recover all these monsters and make this even bigger, I'll tell you what. It's very nice. Very nice. So we can negate another spell trap. Go ahead and steal my king, my dude. That won't help you in any way, shape, or form. Because you don't have any Skull Servants in the grave. So I don't know what you were smoking when you thought that would actually help. I mean, didn't you think it was weird that I let you keep that? Or are you just a silly person? Maybe, who knows? I'm being extra posh for some reason. I was getting my arse kicked a moment ago, and now I'm extra posh. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's my question to you. Boral Guard Dragon. Let's see. Special summon either one monster that's entire monster on the field changes the face of the position. I don't care. I don't care in the least. Why did you do that? You attacked twice? No. What was the point of that? Why are you so silly? Granted, because he's got the circle and all that stuff, I can't do much. Sad to say, my dude, because... Can you do that during... Yeah. Change it to face at defense position. So we're just going to set Mizuki and pass. Sad to say, now that he's got Eternal Soul, we're kind of doomed. Because I didn't run into spell trap removal, because I'm a silly person. I felt like just running no spell trap. I like to live my Skull Servant life dangerously, I tell you. No spell traps. I mean, no spell trap removal. Alright. Yeah. Do you have any other spell? Do you have any other damage? Yeah, he does. He has one other. So now I am doomed. I am doomed. So I'm going to skip ahead and see if anything happens that'll save me. If not, I'll be back in Duel 2. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, the second duel is up against Masaru. Sadly, the Dark Magician player got it. It was still a decent enough duel, but I'd like to do better because I'd like to do at least... I mean, I don't care how many wins I get to this for the redo episodes. I got 2 before when I did this like a couple months ago. It seems so long ago. In Yu-Gi-Oh terms, 2 months is like forever. Opponent is apparently bricked, which I'm fine with. And we got our Gozaki, thankfully. We got at least one monster. And Gozaki's effect is pretty nice. We just send a Prince to the graveyard. And of course, Prince will send more Skull Servants. And so long as this guy survives, we can do that again and again. And we'll save Monster of Bone for later. Let's end our turn. End turn for now, my friend. Alright, Masaru, it's your turn again. You gotta make a decision. Gotta play a card. At least play a trading card. Thank you. Atlanteans, no. I don't like Atlanteans. They're annoying. No Prince for you. I don't remember what this does, but I'm negating it anyway. Discard 2 water, special summon this card from the hand. What else does it do? When summoned, add an Abyss spell trap from deck to hand. Tribute a type position water monster that can make 2 attacks. And these all do annoying things or something. Yep. Atlantean Marksman is not going to do. He's got a Ronin Totem, which is just meh. That's going to do things. Special summon the Marksman back. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with this and that. I mean, I'm going to take like a lot of damage, should we say. But I am going to come back, I believe, unless he's got like something else. Because what I'm thinking of doing was he's going to summon this. He's going to attack, and then attack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Monster Reborn, kill this with my Gozuki that I'll bring back. And then I will steal this Abyss Megalo. That is the plan. Oh wait. He's going to summon another monster. So that, now my plan doesn't work. I mean, what can do? What can do? I'll tell you what. Man, my brilliant plan does not work. I tell you what, I should have waited on that impertinence, but I was going to be forced to play it regardless. You know, this Marksman. Okay, Starter Boy. Depends on draw. Yeah, that goes okay. I could summon the king, but that wouldn't help me in any way. Let's go ahead and Monster Reborn, bring back... Actually... Now that I think about it... Let us return Atlantean Dragoons. I have a new plan. New plan is kill Starter Boy. Yeah, you're dead. And now he gets a card back, obviously. And he's probably going to get the Prince again. Yep. Man phase 2. I shall use the power of Creature Swap. As soon as the game stops glitching. There we go. And now I will steal this Megalo at the very least. This is mine now. You cannot have it. And we'll set a card to make him think it's a trap card and end our turn. Alright, the duel's still on. It's going to be hard to come back from this. But the duel is still on. Let's see. You got the Prince. Send Atlantean from deck to graveyard. Add Atlantean from deck to hand. And when this is sent to the graveyard, add a Sea Serpent from deck to hand. Ugh, Atlanteans, man. They're just like, do this, do that. Why are you a Sea Serpent, not a fish? Megalo is clearly a shark, and sharks, as I understand them, they're not sea serpents. Very weird. Dang it, man, I'm trying with all of these crazy decks today. I don't know. I tried to fix the deck up a little bit. Where's that drowning Mirror Force? Did he go down to Mexico just like Stoic Challenge did? I wouldn't Alright. I apologize that the deck's not doing the things I want it to do. Some days, it just doesn't do the things I want it to do. So, I got one last chance for romance, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And this guy can't stop me. Alright, very thematically appropriate. We're up against Batty. We're in the third and final duel. Last chance for romance. Hoping that better things happen, and so far it actually looks better. Already, when you start with Foolish Burial, it's always nice, especially when you just send a White Prince and get those cards a-rolling. Thin the deck out a little bit. Set the Impertinence, set the Prince, and return. I mean, it'd be very nice to have other team, but this is what we got. And let's see, standard decks. Why are we going against, like, the things that we hate? Why are we up against everything that stops us, man? This kind of sucks, man. We're up against what looks like my Gravekeeper's Lockdown deck. But, like, pretty much the same thing. Alright, so he can't negate that, so I'm still gonna send for more things, man. If I draw the king, I'm still in the game, man. I drew the king and I'm still in the game, man. What do you say to that? Alright, let's go ahead and beat over that Gravekeeper there. I don't want him to... I mean, this doesn't affect me at all, but I'm still going to do the damage. There you go. And we'll end our turn. We'll end our turn. When this first showed up, I was thinking, oh, I'm dead. But now I have some hope. I have determination. Alright, get your things back. Go ahead. That's fine. There isn't a Gravekeeper alive that can beat over this. Nothing. Okay, so he's got a field spell, he's got the one dude, he thinks this is over, and you know what, he's absolutely right. We got our Opti-Camouflage armor, which allows the king to attack directly, which is what we shall do. Alright, we went from no hope to he's dead. So, what time is it? Let's go for a bonus duel, because I want to go for a bonus duel. Let's go. We're up against Captain Fox for the 4th bonus duel. I'm riding high from that lost one, I tell you what. That was perfect Skull Servant plays. I mean, against even somebody that we'd normally be, like, totally dead against, I tell you what. And we again have a decent enough opening hand. The White Princess has shown its face again. And we're just gonna start getting rid of things, and that's always good for me, I tell you what. Sadly can't summon another prince. That would be nice, but can't do. Cannot do that, sad to say. We're up against, I'm guessing Time Lords. Yep. I had a feeling. It's a night's gonna be for Time Lords. There's a night's gonna be for Time Lords. The night's gonna be for Time Lords. Now I really wish I'd run that extra deck. Silly me, what can I say? Comment in the comments what cards you would suggest for an extra deck of the Skull Servanty variety. Let me think about this. Thing is, yeah. We're gonna set this and hope for a creature swap. The creature swap will help against Time Lords at the very least. Cause then I can steal his Time Lords. Cause creature swap does not target. Alright. He seems to be struggling a little bit. He keeps using the Time Maiden. Or maybe not so much struggling as he just doesn't have the ones he wants right away. Oh yeah, this targets and I can't target no more. I was about to say this transience will be helpful, but the field spell prevents. So what we really need is to dump, well, like I said, I need that one thing, man. I need the thing to do the things with. Too many decks have too many outs to Skull Servants, sad to say. They're a pretty old archetype, and they don't have any, like, inherent protection or anything. They're just dump and beat. It's kind of like playing Light Sworns without, you know, Light Sworns. And now he has the one that does oh wait, he's got Metaion. I don't want this in my hand, so I'm gonna tribute that just so that I get that in the graveyard. Because now he's gonna bounce back and I'm gonna take a bit of damage. Bounce back and I'll take a bit of damage. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set this and we're gonna activate our Dark Hole. And then the White Prince will go off, and we're gonna dump more things. That way we do some dumping. Let's see. Yep, end of a turn. End of a turn. So what we need is infinite not infinite transients, that does not. We need our Opti-Camouflage armor. If we can get that and this, we have a smidgen of a chance. Wait. Can I do this? I'm gonna do this anyway, just to see what happens. Yeah, it does work. Although he could banish one of the Time Maidens to summon another one, or he can just summon that one. That works too. Hey, we got the Camouflage armor. We have a hope in hell. There we go. Use our Camouflage armor to give this thing. If we had one more Skull Servant, we would have had an OTK. Yes. Direct attack. There you go. I wasn't dead, my dude. I was not dead just yet. See, you have 1,000. I have 1,400. 1,400 is more than 1,000. But the thing is, if he has Metaion or Sandion or pretty much that thing, equal the attack of what I'm... Yeah, so I'm about to take 7,000 damage. Well, go ahead and GG. GG, my dude. I wish I could have been a contender. But we got the one win, and we had some... That was a decent enough finish, I suppose. Let's go into end screen. Well, sad to say that the Skull Servants only got the one win. Sadly, time has not been good to these old skulls. But, you know, maybe I'll revisit them again in the future if they ever get some sort of crazy legacy support. Maybe Skull Servant Field Spell? No, that'd be dumb. That would be very dumb. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow is going to be another replay. We're going to do vampires, because everyone likes vampires. So, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Later, everybody.